Hi, this is Addison Wan, and I will be discussing 5 important artifacts and what they symbolize in Wab Kinew's life, as depicted in his memoir, The Reason You Walk. These artifacts provide insight into Wab's journey and highlight their cultural significance within indigenous communities. The first artifact is the buffalo skull. This buffalo skull holds deep cultural significance for Wab and his family. It represents their connection to the land and the traditional ways of life that sustained indigenous communities for generations. The buffalo provided food, shelter, and materials for various purposes. For Wab, the buffalo skull symbolizes resilience as he reflects on his historical trauma endured by his people and the strength needed to overcome it. It also represents resilience and strength in a very literal sense because he drags the weight of 12 skulls with pegs in his back, shown in chapter 15, page 177. They asked how many skulls I wanted to pull. All of them, I said. I dug my feet into the ground and used the staff to keep moving. It is better to keep moving than to stop once the skulls start moving, even if it hurts. Artifact 2, the drum. The drum plays a crucial role in indigenous cultures, serving as a heartbeat and a powerful tool for storytelling. Wab's memoir emphasizes the significance of drumming in ceremonies and cultural practices, as well as its significance to his family. The drum represents the spiritual and communal aspects of Wab's journey, connecting him to his heritage and the teachings passed down by his ancestors. The author shows the importance of drums to him and his family in chapter 20, page 243. On those nights, I would sit with the drum, keeping him company by tapping out a gentle rhythm and singing 4 push-ups or 1 cycle of a song. I would stop and explain in Ojibwe who the song had been given to or who had composed it. Then I would start another. Sometimes Ndede would nod his head to the rhythm. Artifact 3, the Sage Bundle. Smudging is a traditional indigenous practice of purifying and cleansing oneself, spaces, and objects. Wab discusses the importance of smudging in his spiritual journey and reconnecting with his culture. The Sage Bundle represents the healing and spiritual growth experienced by Wab throughout the book. It reminded me of the significance of self-reflection and finding balance in my own life, both internally and socially. The eagle feather holds... Artifact 4. The eagle feather holds great spiritual and cultural significance in indigenous communities. It represents strength, wisdom, and guidance. In Wab's journey, the eagle feather symbolizes his connection to his ancestors and the wrongdoings done to them. It serves as a reminder of the atrocities committed on his people, as shown in chapter 8, page 89. I didn't know what to think, my father told me later, but I figured I would offer the Pope the eagle feather. Then I'd know if he's for real. If he didn't accept the feather, then I'd know that nothing has changed. Artifact 5, the Medicine Bundle. The Medicine Bundle holds sacred items that carry spiritual and healing properties. In the book, Wab describes the medicine bundle as a connection to his ancestors and a source of guidance. It represents the importance of cultural practices and spirituality in his journey of self-discovery. The artifact also made me reflect on the significance of connecting with my own ancestral traditions and seeking wisdom from the past, like when I go to my Chinese medicine shop. The people there always seem to know what mixture of dried bitter things would cure my ailments if I mixed them with water and drank them. Now, thank you for joining me in exploring these artifacts and their significance in Wab Kinew's memoir, The Reason You Walk. Through these symbols, we gain a deeper understanding of Wab's journey and the cultural values embedded in indigenous communities, as well as the resilience of indigenous people. As I reflected on these artifacts, I couldn't help but draw connections to my own life and the importance of embracing our heritage and finding balance in our own personal journeys. Thank you for listening.